So I've got like 60 miles to the gallon now. I used to have a Range Rover, innit? Obviously I was doing road in that, you get me? And about, I was getting like 20 miles to the gallon, all them things there, you get me?
I've got 3 circuits.
But now, yeah, man's got like a little tiny thing. 60 miles to the gallon, easy. And I put £10 in the last 2 days, man. Yeah, man, I'm doing loads, man. You know what I did the other day? I did this one called...
Mum, do you want a tea or coffee?
Oh, no, I'm alright, thank you, B. Yeah, thank you, B. But I did meditation and thing.
Okay,
yeah.
like that.
It was alright, it was a bit quiet though, they're all pagans to be fair, but not like you, man, not like you, man.
Quiet, it was meditation.
Please, Maggie.
No.
They're nice, you know, I had 2. You sure you don't want one? You can dip it in your coffee and thing. They're nice, innit? What's this? I might have one more of these still, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna be a pagan and just have see, that's a pagan move there. To have 2, you get me? Like, anything that's not above board, innit? Is like a pagan move. And then if you do a lot of things that ain't above board, you become the embodiment of a pagan, you get me?
Long time hardest
What was the bin? Oh shit.
Anyway, they pinned it in the car.
Good.
These things are good, I ain't gonna lie, I drove.
You got your car?
Yeah, I whip, man, I whip. I ain't like, that's kind of like, no offense to you, yeah? No offense to you, but that's kind of like a pagan move. Like, to be riding bike and thing. You get me?
It's healthy.
Yeah, it's healthy, but it's still kind of like a pagan move, you get me?
Not in the slightest.
No offense on that, eh? Like, you still a cool dude, you get me?
I smoke too many cigarettes, to be honest, and I cycle and I cycle. It don't affect me, the smoking, because I cycle so much.
You healthy in that then, that's why. So I suppose, and plus you saving money too.
If I stop cycling, then I've got to stop smoking. I don't drink. Anything I
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cut this last one. You ain't taking that IUB.
No, go for it.
I'll grab that still. Hey, sorry, mate. It's nice. They're good, man. They're nice. Say that again.
That was a pagan move.
Yes, my G. Hey, touch me on that, my G. See, you real, my G. I like you.
I put them out thinking, okay, yeah.
That was still.
So I just put them out as an option.
Yeah.
They're nice still.
Thinking, if you go, I do have some more if people would.
Well, Artie had 2.
Where'd you get them from?
Right, Bradwell Abbey, New Bradwell Abbey.
Okay.
The Chinese supermarket.
They're paying still.
What are you doing on your mobile?
I'm just thinking of topics, innit? I'm like writing down as I go, innit?
We don't trust you,
But
you know,
why-
because you're on your mobile all the time.
I'm writing bars down
We're
right now.
paranoid.
Really?
Yeah, we think you're recording us.
Nah, might be.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm writing bars down and thing, might be, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking of things like that I could put on a table. And now that you guys saying,
Why don't you bring a pen and a piece of paper?
Oh yeah, you've got to write.
Who's
Because
that?
we're not
These
computers here.
youngsters now
True
don't
that.
use all that.
right, still,
So what's that in your pocket?
what, my battery pack?
Yeah,
This thing, yeah, guess how much this cost me?
too bloody much probably.
Yeah, still, it did, still. £200 still.
Oh my god.
Lasts a week. So I can go camping, or if I want to go uni, I want to stay in the dorms and thing with my boys. 1 week, straight, easy, nothing. Done like that. Sorted for a week. I got 3 bars, I ain't charged it in
that's a
2 days. Battery pack, yeah. You can charge 4 things in it, you get me, look.
Oh, yeah.
And you can put like power banks and things. Yeah, I'm cheating a bit, innit? I'm still writing whilst I'm talking thing.
Come on then, right there.
No, I ain't ready yet, man. Hey, my G, go first, I beg you.
Me.
Yeah, please, my G, or someone.
Writing what I was thinking. I was thinking
right.
that
I'm nearly done, I'm nearly
I had
done.
a mind block and think. I just said, I'm looking at the candle on the table, flickering. I look around the room and I see everyone scribbling and scratching on the paper,
shit.
desperate to get their words out. I'm wondering what they are thinking, desperate to get their words out.
Sorry.
Feels like it's getting louder and louder.
I know it's my texting, sorry.
It's a bomb. I can't think.
That was actually bars, my G, and you don't write bars and thing. That was dirty still.
Years.
They not gonna lie.
Years.
That's
I used
nice.
to write a lot at school. I was a bit autism. I've got everything.
Oh, I hear
I
you.
like the repetition at the beginning. You know, when you
I heard the clocks ticking. I think about clocks.
Uh-huh.
Even though I'm a bit deaf, I can always hear a clock, and it goes clonk, clonk. It gets louder and louder. If there's any clocks in the room, if I'm staying in there, I've got to take them out because it drives me mad. Literally mad. I think I've got a problem with clocks.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my uncle, my dad's friend. He used to repair. Both of them used to repair clocks.
Yeah.
And they had them everywhere.
Oh,
All
right.
the cuckoo clocks and grandfather clocks. Oh, I could stay there.
Aye.
I can imagine.
I'm done.
Take all the springs out and rewind. Oh.
Alright, this one's me, yeah?
That was very good, thank you.
Yeah, that was
Thank
good
you, Daddy.
still. 3 out of 10 still. But I like you though.
Because you said, "Oh, I can't think," and then you were saying to us earlier, "I couldn't think of anything after that."
And then he fought a bear. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
Aye.
Very good, boy.
That's all right. We don't need to read it. We used to get other people to read
I
our stories.
wrote that in literally like less than 2 minutes, just scribbling.
Are you
And I
pleased?
just went boom.
That was nice
The
still.
tool is
Yeah. Are you pleased with it?
quite pleased until I stopped.
But no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, the question would be if you'd carried on, it might have lost its impact.
Trust
The
me.
fact that it was nice the way it read,
Just quick and sweet.
and then that lovely piece of block at the end,
Yeah.
to have done more, might have just drowned it. So
Just wrap it up quick
you're
and
happy,
ting.
that's good.
Yeah. So I
We
can't
get
think
to-
of any more.
So let's just sit there for 13 minutes waiting for the podcast.
It was a cold November evening. The bitterness nipped the woggy as he ventured through the cobbled streets of Posh Avenue. Suddenly, the woggy saw a warm glow coming from a large house that may well have been housed by kings and queens. Alright, sorry, hold on. Like, let me read it again. Is that alright?
Read it in
Sorry.
your normal voice.
Alright. It was a cold November evening. The bitterness nipped the woggy as he ventured through the cobbled streets. Sorry, I can't. This guy, I don't know why this pagan is laughing at me. Sorry, he keeps laughing,
What are
innit?
you using that word for?
Nah, man, you're putting me off, my G. No one spoke when you talk, my G. You get me? Alright. It was a cold November evening. The bitterness nipped the woggy as he ventured through the cobbled streets of Posh Avenue. Suddenly, the woggy saw a warm glow coming from a large house that may well have been housed by kings and queens. He's still laughing at me, B. No one laughed at you, my G.
Keep going.
It's putting me off, though,
Keep
man.
going.
Sorry.
Believe in your writing. Just keep going.
Alright, I'm gonna believe in it. Alright. Please don't laugh, my G. It was a cold November evening. The bitterness nipped the woggy. he's laughing at me, B. Why? Why?
I don't know. Autistic.
Alright, I'm not even gonna watch you, you get me? It was a cold November evening.
Come on, do it.
The bitterness nipped the woggy as he ventured through the cobbled streets of the Posh Avenue. Suddenly, the woggy saw a warm glow coming from a large house that may well have been housed by kings and queens.
Keep going.
It's
Read through
pagan.
it.
It's pagan, man.
Read through it.
A candle flickered in the window, and the woggy was drawn towards its inviting embers. Why is he laughing? I'm gonna read it one more time and then I'm done, you get me? It was a cold November.
No, just start out with the candle.
Alright. It was a cold November evening. The bitterness nipped the woggy as he ventured through the cobbled streets of Posh Avenue. Suddenly, the woggy saw a warm glow coming from a large house that may well have been housed by kings and queens. A candle flickered in the window, and the woggy was drawn in towards it. I swear down, this guy. Drawn in towards its inviting embers. This guy's putting me off, B. I'm gonna continue it from the candle bit, yeah? Can you tell him, please, B? Please?
Word, the way he says it.
Right, can we just both settle down, or else we'll stop?
Alright.
Right, okay, we'll stop.
I'm done now. I'm good.
We're done.
Watch this. I'm ignoring you now. I'm gonna focus on my story.
Last time.
It was a cold November evening. The bitterness nipped the Woggy as he ventured through the cobbled streets of Posh Avenue. Suddenly the Woggy saw a warm glow coming through a large house that may well have been housed by kings and queens. A candle flickered in the window, and the Woggy was drawn in towards its inviting embers. The Woggy knocked 3 times on the door. Rat-a-tat-tat. Nothing. He stalled for a minute before turning to walk away. only to hear a creak as the doors opened to reveal a beautiful Scottish spice. This woman was no pagan. She spoke in a vibrant Scottish tone that would have you think. Would think she's welcomed. Oh, I'll skip that bit. Taking pity on the Woggy, she invited him in from the cold. As he made his way into the living room, he smelled the aroma of the Jaffa cakes and diverted his eyes towards the Jaffa cakes and the cookie cutter on the table. That's where I link it in, you get me? I link the cookie cutter in.
You tried.
The Woggy had never been in a yard so big before that he was so impressed, not only by the doctor, but by his big baggy host. She was a buff thing, to say the least. Before the Woggy had time to take it all in. Before the Woggy had time to take it all in, she had handed him a mug of warm tea and gazed deeply into his eyes. His iris whirled a kaleidoscope of colours and could only be described as psychedelic. She leaned in close. I touched her lip to his ear. She smelled like perfume and undertones. She smelled like perfume and undertones of haggis. The Woggy felt himself as he mustered to himself the words, which are like a gallop. I am true. The Woggy was very happy. The end. Sorry, this guy's distracting me. But what do you think of my story? It's like, I put the cutter and the psychedelic and everything in.
I think you tried.
And the candle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, this guy put me off. It would have been so much better if I could say it better. It would be so much smoother.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my thing, innit?
I think that you wrote a good piece in a short period of time. There was actually quite a lot of words in it.
Yeah.
How many there were, but it wasn't.
I don't think it was.
Wasn't short.
Yeah.
And I think there was some really quite nice imagery